in order to not shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea. Answer the letter. But when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it, he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper. But he stuck to his resolution. When the postmaster opened, the postmaster is amiable, a very friendly type of person, very generous type of person. When he opened, he thought that definitely if something is there na, I would definitely reply him. If suggestion is there, so I will definitely give suggestion to him. But when he opened, it was totally different. It was not a suggestion, it was more than it. But he stuck to his resolution. He asked for the money from his employees. He himself gave part of his salary, and several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. Now here, when he opened this letter, he found that the Lencho was asking for 100 pesos. And on the same time, the postmaster was adding his part of salary for helping, for extending his hand for as a help. As well as he obliged, he suggests to his employees also give their salary part for this kind man who is having a great faith in the God. And this work will work as an act of charity. It was impossible for him to gather the 100 pesos. So he was able to send the farmer only a little more than half. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho and with it a letter containing only a single word as a signature God. So now, in terms of putting 100 pesos, he was unable to collect the 100 pesos, so he could only collect the 70 pesos. So what he did, he put the whole collected money into an envelope and at the end he wrote God, a signature of God. Now here, moving to the next question answer. Who or what did Lencho have faith in? What did he do? The very easy answer is this. Who or what did Lencho have faith? Who answer is we can have the only faith the Lencho had is on the God. And what did the faith? He had faith that the God would definitely help him in terms of this destruction, this appendix matter. The God would help him in a form of money. What did he do? So he started writing a letter and put it into the post box. Who read the letter? In the initial, the one of employees of post office read and brought to the postman. What did the postmaster do then? The postmaster become a little bit happy and jolly, who was by his profession and nature as well as become serious and wanting to help to make his faith on the God, as the Lencho was asking for the help. So these are the answer of this question. The following Sunday came a bit earlier than usual to ask if there was a letter for him. Now the Lencho, who was expecting that definitely the next week, as this week the God, he has written a letter to God, and now definitely it would be a return of next Sunday. He formally go there and looking for his letter. It was the postman who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment of a man who has performed a good deed, looked on from the office. Now here, when the next Sunday happened, everybody found that the Lencho was standing at the window of the post office and asking for his reply of a letter. Now the postman hand over this letter is given by the postmaster to postman, and this post containing 70 pesos. So he hand over this letter to Lencho, and the whole scene, the whole suspect is being observed by the postmaster who was looking from his office window, and he wants to see the contentment of this person. Contentment means when the Lencho took this letter into his house, into his hand, he was very happy. He was so contentment. He was so satisfied. Whatever he is having dreams, he is saying that the old dreams comes true. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. Now very important line. When Lencho got this letter, as if I get something from the God, as I was expecting, or something God helped me, I become blunt. My goosebump is there. Everybody got this surprise, but Lencho didn't surprise. Why? Because he had an extreme faith that God would help me. If I ask for the help, the God would definitely help him. And what happened? It shows his confidence. There is no surprise. There is no wondering on his face. But he became angry when he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. But when he opened this letter and counted the money, he got angry, and he was damn sure that the God could not make a mistake, and nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested, and neither the God can deny that whatever the expecting amount is there, that definitely God would help me. But something happened wrong. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. On the public writing table, he started to write with much wrinkling on his brow. Now here, as he got only 70 pesos, which was not expected amount, he brought pen or paper and started writing in a very angry mood to the God. There was wrinkling, Juriya, on his eyebrow. There was an expression of anger which could be seen on his face. Now, caused by the efforts he had to make to express his ideas. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. Now here what happened, after writing the whole letter, he went to the window and asked for buy a stamp which he licked, which he make it wet by his tongue, and affixed it, put it on the envelope by putting a great pressure of his fist. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. It said, God of the money then I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest, since I need it very much. But don't send it to me through the mail, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks, Lencho. Now here, what an amazing line is this? What an amazing end is this? Now here, what happened? Now, when he found that as the Lencho went out, putting the letter into the mailbox, and the postmaster, who was so zeal, who was so excited to why there was many questions in his mind, in the mind of postmaster as well as the whole post office officers. Now they all went suddenly in the mailbox and put the letter out and started reading. What they found? They found that on the above he mentioned that God of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest. Send me the rest amount. That rest amount is 30 pesos. Since I needed it very much, it's very, very important. It's very, very initial for me to send me the whole money. But he suggests in the same letter that don't send it through the mail, through the post office. Because here in this post office, there are many persons, there are many employees who are a bunch of crooks. Crooks means dishonest, disloyal, those who are not able to get faith. These are the bunch of crooks. These people are not loyal, honest. So please, I suggest you, don't send me through this post office. Now here, moving to next, here the question is that, was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? Here, as I have told you, that this was his confidence, which shows that there is no any surprise. There was no any surprise for that he got the letter from the God. He was expecting that this letter would be happen. This letter, he would get a letter in returns, and with whatever his desired money he would get. Now, next is what made him angry. When the Lencho found that there is only 70 pesos are found, he thinks that the God cannot make that much mistake. God is a creator of this world. God never ever can get or do mistakes. The God or keep eyes on us. Whenever we do mistakes, it turns us in a right way. So now God can never do. So he found that these people who are working in this post office, they took that money. And that's why in the ad, in the ending point, he add that these are the bunch of crooks, don't send them through this mailbox. Now, next is thinking about the text. Why do Lencho have complete faith in? Which sentence in the story tell you this? This is the activity which is for you, thinking about the text. Now here, let's have the important question from this chapter. Here, the first question is that, who was Lencho? Why does he get aggressive? Who was Lencho? Why did he get aggressive? First question is that. Second question is that, why did Lencho say a bunch of crooks to the post officers? Second question is that, why does Lencho say that the whole post office employees are a bunch of crooks? It is a big question, 8 marks question. So you have to mentioning in this your mind. And the third and most important question is that, which is you have to write by your own self, by your own experience, that as we have seen in this world where the cruelty, harassment, extortion, many things could be seen. Among them, this chapter is opposite for them. This story is opposite for them. Explain. This question is also of 8 marks. So my dear students, I hope you have got this chapter in a nice way, and the question answer reply you would give me, I would definitely reply you in your comment, and I'm extremely excited to wait of your queries. If there is any suggestion, if there is any query, you can frequently ask me. And so thank you, have a nice day.